What's your name again?
Walker Montgomery.
Dang. Are you really related to that guy?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Related to someone in country music?
Yeah, well, yeah, I might be. But, yeah.
What's his name?
His name's John Michael Montgomery. And Eddie Montgomery.
I'll be goddamn. Who was cooler, your dad or Eddie?
Am I allowed to answer this? I'm sure. It depends on the day.
I get that makes sense. That makes sense, and that's being real about it.
Hillbilly Live.
Walker Montgomery.
How cool would that be to have a dad who's a country singer and an uncle who's also a country singer?
It would be super cool. Actually, I finally got to see Walker Montgomery live last spring, and he did some of his dad's songs, and the crowd went, wow.
Is he as good as his dad on his dad's songs?
He was good.
I don't feel he is.
He was good.
I mean, we only have one John Michael Montgomery.
I mean, it obviously wasn't John Michael Montgomery, but he was good. He put on a good show. He had a long line of girls to meet him after he was done.
And he should have the entertainment blood in him. I mean, he comes from country music royalty. So
exactly. Hey, y'all, I'm Amber Parker.
I'm Bryan Taylor.
And this is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show. How you doing, Bryan?
Good.
Look.
I'm good.
Confirmation. Oh, yeah, he was good. Walker Montgomery.
See, you can't believe everything you hear, though. You can't. You have to witness it for yourself.
I witnessed it. She witnessed it. She was at that show I was at.
Yeah, but I didn't witness it, so I don't know.
You can't take my word. Out of all the people on the internet, you can't take my word for it.
Amber, the older I keep getting, the less I take people's word.
But it's me.
And that's even more of a reason.
We have a bank account together and you can't take my word for it?
Maybe a little. Just a little. That's as far as I can go. I'm sold.
What's going on with your dog?
So I noticed he was sleeping like this. I don't know what's going on.
Sleeping with that thing in his mouth?
I've never seen this before.
It's probably so you won't get it. Have you been playing with this toy?
Well, I mean, I tried to grab it. He immediately woke up and started playing tug of war with me.
He don't trust you. He got that distrust that you have. He don't trust you. He don't trust you with his toy.
And I don't feel like he trusts Hank neither, because Hank will take his toys.
Yeah, he doesn't know. No, he doesn't trust
It's like he's in the ready position right there.
He does. Yeah, he doesn't trust y'all. That's what that is. So you got a dog that doesn't trust his family and his dog brother. Doesn't trust y'all with his toy.
Amber, again, it's hard to trust people. Our dogs. I mean, if you're a dog, and you know the other dog, I get it.
So I was trying to save money the other day.
Oh, God.
I thought I'm going to get me some hot dogs. Hot dogs are fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, hot dogs are nasty.
I'll survive. So I get some hot dogs. I think it'll be fine, And I post this picture on Facebook, and I'm like, I'm trying to save some money.
Very, very simple picture.
Eating hot dogs. And I get called out by multiple people about how bougie that paper plate is.
This is not bougie. This has nothing to do with bouginess.
Right now.
I mean, this is... And hold on. Amber, we got to really, really point out what bougie paper plates are. Because there are bougie paper plates. But this is not it. Paper plates don't become bougie, at least I feel, until you put that, like the paper plate, like holders, like the wooden ones or the plastic ones, the fancy, stuff to make a paper plate like fancy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's bougie. I don't go that far.
Yeah, this is not bougie paper plates.
This was meant to be a low effort, low budget meal.
Are these Walmart branded paper plates?
Of course they are. I buy Walmart brand every chance I can get because that's what I can afford. Bridget is laughing at me saying it's 0% bougie.
But I mean, Amber, I've been noticing when I'm going to Walmart now and doing some shopping, the Walmart brand is as expensive as like the name brand. So I feel like I should just buy the name brand so I can feel like I'm buying something expensive because it's the same damn price. What's going on with Walmart prices?
I've also noticed that I have some specialty items that are gluten-free that I like. And on some of those, I've noticed that they come out with a Walmart brand and then they stop carrying the one I like.
Mm. And then you're forced to try something you've never tried before.
And I don't mind the Walmart brand, but
yeah,
they do that when they seem to do that when their item is inferior. So then you have to buy it.
But is their item inferior?
When it tastes gross in my mouth, that's when you know it's inferior. When it tastes gross in my mouth, that's my barometer for a lot of things.
And that seems fair.
I know. All right.
What you like?
Let's move on.
Hillbilly Live.
So this was one of the weirdest introductions to an artist at a show that I have ever in my life heard. And
I'm glad it got caught on camera.
This made me go like, whoa.
No one has drank more liquor. No one has vomited more. No one has...
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We should preface this. This is Luke Bryan. He's introducing Dustin Lynch at Crash My Playa.
And that's a great party in Mexico, by the way. If you ever think of going down to Mexico to get drunk with other country people, that's the party to go to.
And this is the intro you get.
Taking more drugs. No one has taken more IVs. No one has passed more STD tests than this next gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. He has got a clean bill. He does not have diseases. Give it up for Dustin Lynch.
What?
He does not have diseases.
That's the nicest thing he said.
And Luke Bryan, he is dressed like a country music pimp down there too. He has like an Hawaiian shirt on with a nice little island hat.
It's just that was.
And Luke is a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a very nice guy. When you talk to him, you're like,
yeah,
I like him. Well, but he's also known to be a jokester, like a really big jokester.
That was a really mean joke.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I feel yes. Was Luke drunk? I feel alcohol was involved.
I feel it's very likely. I hope.
Yeah, because if he was doing that sober, bless his heart.
Bless his heart. All right. We'll move along to a lighter Luke. A lot
heavier. I'm gonna go with heavier. Yeah.
A different Luke. Luke Combs teasing new music coming out Friday.
I spend most of my happy hours here at home.
I do too now.
In the middle of growing up and getting old.
That's right where I'm at in life. Right in the middle, growing up and getting old.
I don't like that getting old part. I mean, growing up's fine, but getting old, it's decrepit. It's decrepit. I mean, that's like a fair saying, right? I mean, we're getting decrepit.
I've got a new part of my body that hurts depending on the day.
And I don't know why neither.
And it's
been
all gray and rainy outside, and so I've been extra achy.
Oh, so is your arthritis starting to kick in?
I can feel my dad's arthritis coming on.
But I mean, let's be real. Arthritis is a really good sign of knowing what the weather's going to be doing.
Look at you finding the positive. That almost never happens. Yeah. So this next one, people are making a big deal about this. And that's great. This is great. This is a good deal for him. Chris Stapleton to perform the national anthem at the Super Bowl. It's a
good deal for everybody, Amber. A good deal for everybody.
Okay. I get it. Okay. I get it. The Super Bowl is a big deal. Chris Stapleton singing the national anthem. That is a big deal. However,
you can't find no one better. Maybe Dan and Shay, because Shay Mooney. But Chris Stapleton's voice.
Let me get to my point.
Yes.
I'm not coming for the national anthem.
What are you going?
I'm not coming to that show for the national anthem.
I'm not going to watch the halftime show. That ain't worth watching.
Would you if it was Chris Stapleton?
Yes.
Well, so you're coming to my point.
Oh, so you're pointing out the fact that the NFL needs to step up and do a country halftime show? Is that what you're trying to point out? Because I feel that, and I just agree with that. I really do. I don't know why the NFL doesn't have a country music halftime show. Chris Stapleton, Garth, Shania, Carrie, Luke Combs, and Bryan, Blake Shelton. I mean, I could go on.
So there. Thank you for finally getting around to my point.
Well, I thought you were going to hate on Chris Stapleton singing the national anthem. I mean, I assumed. I'm sorry.
No,
My
I never
apologies.
insult Chris Stapleton. I insult a lot of things, like this next thing, though.
Hillbilly Live.
We've been talking about alcohol a lot this week, so I thought when I saw this, let's go ahead and keep that trend going.
This is not good.
Let's go ahead and keep that trend going. There is a new beer coming out. Y'all check this out.
Introducing Hormel Chili Cheese Brew.
It's the beautiful can.
Now you can pair your dips and sips.
So
Dips and dips.
Score your 4-pack at HormelChiliCheeseBrew.com.
Get it.
Yeah. How
Why?
bad do you want to
Why?
taste that? How
Why?
bad do you want that?
Who came up with that?
Chili cheese beer.
I can't. My stomach is already starting to like kind of turn a little bit now.
Chili cheese beer.
I mean, is your stomach turning? Because I feel like that's going to go in and out as fast as it can. I mean, apparently it tastes like chili cheese.
It's just like the automatic shits. Just like, you know what? I want to give myself shits. I'm going to drink this.
Fast. Because I've eaten Hormel chili before.
You know, it's like up and then down, in and then out.
In and then out. We should get to start, writing that in and out. Yeah.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
Nope.
We'll talk about this later.
No.
We'll talk about this later.
Hillbilly Live.
I've ended up on a side of TikTok where I don't necessarily want to be.
Where'd you go?
It's like a lot of political stuff. And I don't really know how I ended up
Yeah, because I don't
there.
see you watching that on TikTok.
No, it's not what I'm into, but it's a lot of that. A lot about the shootings that have been happening lately. In addition to that, I guess there's a lot of shootings happening lately, like real news stuff.
I know, because you stay in the weird side of TikTok where there's just things
I
going
like
on
for
that I didn't know that went on in this country.
I like for my TikToks to be about poop and stuff like that. Stuff that's funny. That's how I find stuff for this show.
And weird.
But when it's just like a bunch of political stuff in my TikTok, it's like, what am I going to do with this? So I thought, just type in hillbilly. It's our namesake, hillbilly. To see what else.
And you saw some things, didn't you?
Yeah. So this is what else. These are the top after Hillbilly Live. This is what shows up when you type in hillbilly on TikTok.
Come on.
That.
See, those are people I think I've hung out with before.
That shows up, and then this.
Hillbilly s'mores. What you gonna need is a marshmallow, some good Tennessee whiskey, at least 100 proof. I got this right here about 130 for the flavor. Now, you're gonna take your stick and put it in your marshmallow.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on, did he say that was 130 proof?
Yes.
Is that even real? I mean, can that really be made in the hills?
Probably.
I feel like I would die if I drank some of that.
Probably. But look, so that's what you find. And then you see us, and we don't look like we fit in that thread. So today, I thought the one thing these two videos have in common is their outfits. So hold on. Can you see it good?
Oh, that's lovely, Amber. That's lovely.
Do you see it?
I see it. I see it.
You see it?
Amber, but there's some hillbillies you can't take out of the hills.
Do you
really
see
can't.
it?
You really can't.
I'm not trying to take anybody out of the hills. I'm trying to make us look like, oh, look, this belongs in that same feed.
We look fine, Amber. We look
right
fine.
here. Look right here. See? That's
We
what I'm
all
talking
see.
about.
We all see.
What's this say? Trip Richmond says, we've been in those hills. Remember the pasture across from the tour bus? You remember that? His comment's real long.
I don't remember
Front
that.
porch wallet?
I mean, I do remember our time in Mississippi. Because that was a time.
That was
a time.
In the world. That was a time. Anyway, I'm wearing bib overalls so that we can get some stuff in the news feed that looks like we belong.
Oh, good Lord.
All right. So, mission accomplished.
At least you still fit in your overalls.
What does that mean? You said
Well,
my
because
ass
there's
is
some
too big?
outfits that you don't fit in anymore. You've told me this.
I know.
And that's depressing.
My wrists are still good.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
All right, y'all. That's our 15-minute morning show. You can watch all those videos, read all those stories at hillbillylive.com. We'll be back again tomorrow for our final show of the week. It is our Thursday, Friday.
Amen. Amen.
We've adopted the 4-day work week. So we will see y'all then. We'll be here around 11 a.m. Mountain Time, noon Central, on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, wherever you choose to watch live. And if you're looking for us on TikTok, we are there. We are there at the Hillbilly Live. Go ahead and follow along. Look at that. I got that plug in too. Bryan.
Should
How
I
about
get some
that?
overalls too?
Please do.
Because I feel weird. Every time I put on some overalls, I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either because they got lots of pockets and no waistband. So
I mean, maybe because I usually don't wear underwear when I wear them. So that might be
okay. And
issue.
that is the end of the